Hey everybody, Nick Olson, Chupacabra Offroad. You guys know the vibe, Sand Hollow. Off-road, side-by-sides, boats, people enjoying the rest of their day out here. Amazing trip. We're out here for Rally on the Rocks, and I want to make a quick video talking about one of the upgrades to the Can-Am here, which is a new spring kit we installed from Mts Offroad. Heard a lot of good things, want to try their business out. Talked a little bit about this vehicle before. I did a 500-mile review. This is a great place to do a review. You gotta take this thing in a few different elements of off-roading, fast sand dune riding, trail riding in Tokerville Falls this morning, and then some legit rock crawling up Double Sammy. And I want to give you my initial thoughts and feedback on why you should spend your money on a spring kit. If you guys have been following the channel for a little bit or you're new, I love suspension. Spending money on your suspension is probably the best thing you can do to upgrade, and the spring kit definitely delivered. Now, I've had this rock crawler RC edition 2021 Can-Am X3 for a little while. I was very pleasantly surprised with the stock performance of the suspension. I love how I've got the adjustability of high-speed compression, low-speed compression, crossover rings and rebound. You got a lot of shock stroke, which is one of the things I love most about this car, and adding a spring kit was definitely money well spent. One thing I noticed originally, we got the springs from MTS. We used their recommended settings, which are here. You can see they recommend a height for your preload rings, a height for your crossover rings. And when I got that all set up, the front looked and felt pretty good. The rear was low. We raised the rear up a little bit more. It still felt low. I raised it up again. And on top of it being low, I think the challenge was it's riding lower in the bump zone than it needs to be. So the back end felt a little too springy, a little too fast on the rebound. So what I did to combat that was I slowed the rebound down 3 clicks in the rear. So with those adjustments, that's kind of just all I've done so far, and about 150 miles this weekend. I'm very happy with where it's at. I think we'll play a little bit more with the crossover rings, but running the whoop line here against the fence, it felt good. It felt noticeably plush on the small chatter, particularly rides like Tokerville. It just felt soft on those longer, choppier rides that can really wear on after you're going for for hours on end on slow, rocky, bumpy terrain, that type of stuff that wears you out. So very impressed with the spring kit so far. What's cool about MTS, what I like, is they have a little sheet and they kind of put together what they think is the right mix for you. So here's the sheet, here's what I filled out, here's what I told them I am, more aggressive, not the most aggressive. I want something that's gonna be plush and gooey. That's what I really like with the small bumps. And of course, get that ramp up. So we're gonna, of course, do the valving, get it all set up in the future, but I just wanna deliver more value for you guys and say, hey, starting with the spring kit's a great place to start. Definitely worth the money. Check out MTS Offroad. I'm a big fan of what they're doing. 2 thumbs up. Very pleased with it. Money well spent. Check them out. Link below in the description. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.